Who should I show my poem to next? I mean, I don't know. Sayori or maybe Sayori, or how about Sayori? Is she mad because we're showing her last? This is so good, Louis, thank you. We picked words we thought you would like. I had no idea you were such a good writer. You must be seriously overreacting. Not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I have an idea what I'm doing, trying to appeal to Sayori, so... Maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. I mean, yeah, because she's the only one who wasn't being weird. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Ooh, interesting. I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Lou poem. And that makes it feel extra special. She can feel our feelings, okay. Maybe she's living in Monica's walls, because that's intrusive. Oh, she's hugging our poem. Oh god, can you not? It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. I mean, Lujimin is becoming relatable. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. I think he's just trying to hit on girlies, so... I'm not sure he sees the full picture of my motive here. Don't worry, Lou, we see your motive. I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. We're gonna have lots of fun. Can we read her? Yes. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. I think she keeps oversleeping, so how is she seeing that? Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I mean, brilliant. Did you wait until this morning to write this? She did. I mean, she wants breakfast, you know. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I mean, you can. It was actually kind of cute, but I think she probably can do better. I still tried my best. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. That's sweet, actually. I made eggs and toast. I had eggs for breakfast also. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. That's true. Thanks for showing me. Monica's the best. I don't know, I think Monica has people living in her walls and thinks that's normal, so... Ugh, do we have to write another poem today? I don't think they're judging you, Lou. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Okay. I mean, we read their poems. We didn't read our poems, so it might suck. But I feel like the competition isn't that great, so... Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Oh, they're both so happy about this exercise. Ooh, the expressions are changing. What's with this language? Oh, it's nothing. I guess you could say it's fancy. I mean, Natsuki has a point here, because it was like, humans can try and that's all. That was pretty much very obvious what that was about. Oh, Yuri, you're so pretentious. I mean, I'm with Natsuki on this one. Ooh. Blue liked my poem too, you know. Okay. The girls are fighting! Maybe you're just jealous that Lou appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Maybe you're just both being really weird about a guy you met yesterday. Good point, Natsuki. How do you know that? Oh, wow. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. She baked cat cupcakes! Cuteness is good when you make cat cupcakes. So Yori to the rescue. Oh! Dearie me. Now we're at accusations of bra stuffing. We're like into the serious stuff. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. She's just trying to make me look bad. I mean, fight is pretty much what we're all thinking, isn't it? She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What if you both agree that every writing style can be effective? Ooh, when do Fall Guys dailies reset? That is a good question. I don't think it's at midnight, actually. It's like at some random point during the day. Let me explain that to her. Ooh, hydrate. Good call. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's so teenage girls can be pretentious and teenage boys can also be pretentious. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most efficiently. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also waste. You understand that, right, Lou? Bro, Lou understands jack shit. He's just hanging out. Brain empty 24/7. Oh, we abbreviated it as Nat. How did I crack into this in the first place? I mean, they're fighting about you, so that's how. Whomever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. I'm gonna agree with Natsuki, because she makes us cupcakes and Yuri is getting on my nerves, because she's pretentious. And also, she's like a yandere, so I'm scared. Did I click the wrong person? Wait. I think that conveying feelings with few words can just be impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. I mean, it's true. We thought hers was about an actual ghost, because we're dumb as shit, so... And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. Sayori is nodding. Yeah, at least she's on our side. You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Thanks for noticing. Okay. We can't help but feel bad for her. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. It's not like you need to apologize for me, Lou. I mean, you're not about to, girl, are you? He takes a breath. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. The thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? I mean, that's a good apology. You're naturally beautiful, Yuri. I'm not so sure she appreciated it, but... Everyone read... Yeah, we have read each other's poems. Especially you, Lou. Oh, Monica, you little trouble starter. From the lazing around, we got a little too used to. Weren't you, like, reading? Ah, so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. That's definitely how I would phrase it, yes. All relax for a bit, okay. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. I disagree, Monica. That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Hahaha, of course. I'm gonna slap you, Sayori. I mean, I guess that's why you're vice president, Sayori. Being in the literature club probably means I can spend all my time doing nothing. It's been worth it so far. Why? This was terrible. If I were him, I would never go back. It is time to leave, yes. It was alright. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk about. Oh, the same thing tomorrow, bro. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Ready to walk home? Yes, we are. Okay. About what happened earlier. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? It doesn't, that's good. Oh, it's also bad, because it means we're responsible. Think about that. I promise they're both wonderful people. I mean, are they? I can see why they make good friends. Yeah. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Everyone likes you too. Interesting. Do they? Yeah, she's not getting it. Does it really need to stop there? I mean... Let's do it, let's do it. Let's go write our stupid poem again. Why can't we impress Monica? I want to impress Monica. I'm going to write a poem that I think impresses Monica. I'm also gonna save just because I'm nervous. What if it crashes? I mean, it's quite unlikely. Monica likes people living in her walls. Oh, she liked that. We're just writing about a poem about someone living in our walls. Because we can't impress Monica, we're going to... people in walls whisper, I think. It's time to get the fuck out of my walls. Because I'm angry about it. And incapable of getting you out of the walls. Ooh, we have strawberry again. I will not forgive you for being in my wolves. And you're in for a world of pain and misery. And now you're my captive, and not the walls captive. It's dark inside the walls. Why did she like dark? And... oh, we have to pick Valentine. You should be alone without people in the walls. We always have to pick Valentine if it's there. But I want to pick like, yeah, we're going to take wall person to the graveyard. Oops, I accidentally double clicked. No idea what the middle one was. We picked out something else. And then we're going to explode the graveyard. Because the guy in the walls is super unstable. And then we're going to disown the wall guy who died. I don't know. Because we despise him. Boom! Why is she so happy about the word despise? What a weirdo. The dailies have reset. Nice. Maybe we'll play some Fall Guys after this. Oh. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. I don't know why I did that little voice. I'm also going to just give myself some tea. Because I made some in a thermos so it can actually stay warm. Clever. They reset at 11 PM my time. Interesting. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. That sounds insulting. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks, I wanna go with her. Oh, we put a snack in her purse. Oh, that's not cute. I thought he gave her a little snack. Okay. You're always hungry, so that only leaves one option. She was trying to con us out of money. That means he deserved. I mean... I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book, as always. Yeah, I can see the book. I was just... yeah. Tell Lou to let me borrow some money. Just borrow some from Yuri. Don't get me involved like that. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Bro, you guys are like 16. What are you on about? Your suffering is fair enough retribution. Wow, normal behavior from Yuri once again. So Yuri is so nice. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. Either or. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. She told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Good point. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. I mean, clever. Clever girl. Did someone just take a picture? Oh, no. She got smacked. Actually, that one almost worked. Nope, Natsuki. Okay. That's so nice of her. Yes, it is nice. She hugs the cookie. Okay, she hugged our poem, which was weird. But hugging the cookie made kind of sense, I feel like. I want to have a cookie. Oh, she bit her tongue. What an idiot. I don't know why I called her an idiot for that. I bite my tongue accidentally occasionally also. Can I try it? Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? What is hers? Is it like oatmeal raisin and hers is like chocolate chip? I need more information. She's always hugging Natsuki. Maybe I should go shipping them. Did she eat her cookie? Yes, she did. This is wild. Okay, she catfished her for a biscuit. You're such a kid sometimes. Wait, Monica's not there? No one noticed? Interesting. Why wouldn't the vice president know when the president is being late? I also hope she's okay. She's probably not okay because there's a person living in her walls. Yes, check the guy in the wall, exactly. I'm worried for her. Wall guy got her. I mean, she was going to kill him in our poem, so maybe she did it in real life. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I mean, that's bad news when you have a guy living in your walls. Sorry, I'm super sorry. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. I just had to kill a guy who lives in my walls. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? What helped you up anyway? My last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well. Okay. Kind of just started. Interesting. I think she definitely was off murdering someone. Possibly wall guy. I'd also look forward to it. I won't let you down, Lou. I will let the rest of you down. I don't give a shit about the girlies. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Wow. Looks like everyone has settled down. Okay. Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I mean, I feel like everyone in this game is in the closet. Curious to talk to Yuri a little more. Interesting. Did he read the book she gave him? Oh, it's the same book. Oh. Okay. I was just spacing out. You went to squad and got 2 great teammates and a lose. So 2 great teammates and a really, really great teammate. Good for you. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. She's rereading. That's the book that he gave me, right? Wow, she's just like trying to be with us so hard. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? I mean, I have 3 copies of the same book. Though it's like 3 different editions, so I don't know if that counts. Well, when I stopped at a bookstore yesterday, I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. You decide to let it go. The thing is that she's trying to have something in common with you. It's very engaging and a relatable story. I mean, I think it's probably weird, because you're weird. Portrait of Markov. Huh. With an ominous-looking eye symbol. Interesting. Probably weird horror about goblins. Or wall people. Maybe she put, like, the person in Monica's walls. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Wouldn't you move in with your older sister, usually? Ooh, then her life gets strange. Or the younger sister moves in with you. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison and then moved into Monica's walls. She needs to desperately choose who to trust. Ooh. She ends up destroying most of her relationships and has life start to fall apart. Girl, if you don't want to give away too much, why are you telling us the entire plot? That's kind of dark. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Lou? I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective, where there are human experiments and people living in walls. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goal, their own philosophy that they believe in. When you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villains. Stop spoiling the book, girl! What are you doing? Ooh, good luck with finals, Boise. You are rambling, Yuri, yes, and it's super duper annoying, but Lou's gonna say it's fine and interesting. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. But I feel like you should I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Exactly, she should apologize for spoiling the whole book. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. And also annoying. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Lujamin just wants to get out of reading the book. He's just like, now tell me the whole plot and I can pretend to have read it even though I didn't. I might as well get started reading it, right? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Is it fine if I sit here? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. That is so awkward. You seem a little apprehensive. It's not that I don't want you to. Well, that is what it seems like, girl. Something I'm not very used to. Interesting. That is reading in company with... You're in a literature club. What are you talking about? I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a bad thing? Distracting, but the feeling is comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. She's not looking at her own book. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Except for spoiling the book, which you should apologize for. Yay! Well done on winning! You'll have to, like, if we play later, you have to help me win also, because I have that as a weekly goal that I haven't finished yet. She's sorry for saying sorry, that is relatable. Yeah, this should work, right? Oh! Now they're actually, like, reading together. Steven! Hey! Thank you for the sub. I think my counter worked, right? Yeah, the counter seems to have worked. Well done, counter. That did add time. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. How are you? How's it going? Yuri closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. That is the creepiest way to read a book I have heard of. Doing okay. That's, well, okay. Any reason it's just okay, or like okay just because it's the middle of the work week? Ooh, making a Discord server. I feel like that's so hard because you have to decide what bots you want and what channels you want and everything. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yeah, that is like weird. You turn okay, Lou turns the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. This is so high school. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's kind of distracting me. Oh my god. You can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. I mean, probably not her face, right? You got distracted. Yeah, okay. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Girls should read slower. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. You have a copy of the same book. Just go back to reading inside your book. When are we going to share poems? I just assumed that she finishes the page before me, so I turn by my own volition. Fair. Turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange, my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Write a poem about that. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. How does she? I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I'm not sure if he's like being insulting or nice. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Weirdo. What are you saying all of a sudden? Oh, Monica's butting in. Once again here to cause problems on purpose. Oh, time to share the poems. Yikes. Might not have enough time if we wait too long. Fair. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. Boy has to write another poem, probably, and continue reading the book. Like, ew, he's not going to do well, is he? It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. You make a mental note of where you left off in the book. Just put a bookmark in. What is wrong with you? Like, literally just a scrap of paper. Literally anything. I'm showing Yuri first because we were like in the middle of a convo. with a surprised expression on her face. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Oh, Natsuki is going to be so mad, isn't she? Even her hands appear sweaty. Okay. I'm not used to this. Uh-huh. Okay. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Is this a good time to tell her we were trying to impress Monica with our poem? Because I feel like that would be a good time to crush her. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. For someone so pretentious, he is like massively insecure. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I mean, like, I feel like these girls aren't really friends, honestly. They're kind of like haters. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? God, it's gonna be so stupid, isn't it? Oh, it's about a raccoon, I like that. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Don't feel guilty for midnight snacks, they're good. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary... does that say unordinary? I have trouble reading or writing. Unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that I fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge? That says urge, right? An urge. The moon increments its face and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Bro, she's gonna stab someone. She's gonna stab, like, at least herself. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. Bro, if she stabs the raccoon, I'm gonna stab her. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You should say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I think she killed a raccoon. I know, right? This poem sucks super bad. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I think you killed a raccoon is what I think, girl. It's a lot more metaphorical. It better be. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I mean, Yuri is killing raccoons. Monica has people living in her walls. How are the Yandere and the Tsundere our best options for dates right now? It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through... I just kind of hate Yuri a little bit. We can't figure out what it's supposed to mean because it doesn't mean shit, boy. It's something different people can relate to in their own way. I think you killed a raccoon. I'm sticking with that interpretation. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. Go for the over-flirty neighbor. I mean, yeah, I think Sayori is probably our best bet right now. I don't know, maybe we should go for Sayori. I feel like Sayori is least likely to murder us. You had the hairy friend, you called him a That's funny, I like that. These sort of things that usually forced to keep to myself. You should keep them to yourself. They are weird and off-putting. Whenever I make pee-pee and Shay, I offer him a... Here, eat the peanut butter from the jar, you raccoon. Why do you keep them to yourself? Lou Jimin, she keeps it to herself because it's weird and off-putting. They're embarrassing. They sure are. People would make fun of... I mean, I'd make fun of you if I could. Don't you have anything like that, Lou? Yeah, being in this shit-ass club, probably. The best we can do is respect each other and our individuality. Didn't she start a fight with Natsuki yesterday because she was feeling like she's better than Natsuki? Because hypocrite alert! You make me uncomfortable, girl. I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. If I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I mean... I might be ranting a little bit now. I feel like she kills raccoons. I feel like that's a hobby she has. I'm glad that you're a good listener. I'm glad you haven't stabbed me yet. Let's go to Sayori next. I want someone normal to talk to. I like this one, Lou. It has some nice feelings in it. Your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't try to just be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather hear it. I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Lou. Never ever. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? I mean, yesterday's we wrote with Sayori in mind, and this one we tried to impress Monica with, so... just saying. I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. And sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Okay. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Didn't Monica tell us she likes sad things yesterday? Like, this is not new information. She likes happy the most, okay. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Aww. Make a nice happy rainbow, that's cute. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. We are in literature club, so it's more like expectedly poetic? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Maybe you are. Oh, she'll go write it down. Good girl. Let's read her stupid poem. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. You the fuck what? And another person who's probably likely to murder us. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottle. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. I mean, it sucks less than the raccoon poem, but it's not very happy. Did you really write this? No, she found it on the internet. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, you did, but you wrote this. I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught you a whole lot. Haha, she lied, exactly. If that was the best poem ever, literature has some troubles. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Girl, that's depression what you're in touch with. Like, did you read your own poem? It's almost kind of creepy, yeah, because now someone is living in her walls, I think. That's what Monica taught her, have people live inside your walls. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. It doesn't help me understand shit. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Writing's the best, is it? I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Why are they all talking about dying and knives and shit? This is not good. At this point, I'll be scared if this door is closed, because there's definitely a monster in there. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed before dropping it no more than a week later. I feel like it's foreshadowing, definitely. That's why they keep talking about murdering stuff. It makes it hard to be pessimistic, blah blah blah. How's the writing going? I mean, is it alright? I just want to see our poem, honestly. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Maybe we already have. Want to share what you wrote for today? Great job! I was going ooh in my head while reading it. That's good, because we were trying to impress her. Which is weird, because she's not one of the options you can impress. It's real metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's funny. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Yeah, that's why she's writing the weirdest shit about raccoons you've ever heard. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. Can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. I mean, I'm not worrying. I am doing my own things, though. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Can the new things be not being in this club because it's creepy? I'm going to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. I hope you stop being creepy, girl. Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? The fuck does that mean? Are you okay? Does she want me to click load? I'm not doing that. I'm scared. But speaking of, I'll save. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Bro, no one likes this. What the fuck was that? It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. I kind of think you need psychiatric help. Can change the mood of the poem like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Still hard for me to tell what it's about though. About people living in her walls. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, it's going to be so dumb again. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision, like where to bury the body of the person who was living in your walls. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What is she talking about? What? You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even it is not about writing, no. What am I talking about? I'm scared. Well, thanks for the super weird advice. That was normal. Pretty disappointing after your last one. If this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. So, I wanted to try something a little different. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. This kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelengths, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Okay, so Miss Sang here might like Sayori. Think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the words, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That was some closetous ass shit. She's like, I have a crush on Amy and I'm not okay with that. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. I preferred yesterday's, it wasn't so weird. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn respect for liking weird things. Yuri wrote about something similar today. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Guess I should try not to be mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. I want to make people think, not just feel. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Oh no, what has she— oh, the festival, I forgot about the festival again. No last minute prep, that's good. Yeah, what are we going to do for the event? We're going to be performing. Oh my god, we're going to read our poems out, aren't we? That's going to be so embarrassing. Yep, poetry performance. God fucking damn it. Oh no. Monica, this is so embarrassing. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? I mean, yes it is, girl. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. Oh! Yuri and Natsuki are agreeing, that's never good. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to— until yesterday. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Girl is assuming people will show up to this. Ooh, thanks for the hydrate. I have my tea right here. Thank you. I still think we should give our best. I think you should shut up, is what I think, Monica. We are responsible for the fate of this club. Happy Valentine's to you too. I hope you had a nice lie-in today. And have a relaxed day. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, well, you won't, because your poems suck, so... The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. It's those reasons, blah 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 blah. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. What, free cupcakes? Because that's what brought us into the club. I know. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. I mean, I guess. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Yeah. I mean, they're like kind of peer pressuring Yuri at this point, aren't they? I guess you don't really have a choice. Yep. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Is this more foreshadowing? Because it feels foreshadowy. Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. Bro, we have 2 poems. If you can't recite... I mean, that's fair. How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Fair question.